Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Gleesy.
And I'm Al.
And here at Forever I Do, we like to brag in our marriage.
Brag?
Yes, we do. We like to build relationships according to God. So today we're talking about something that everybody goes through, but no one wants to talk about. And what is that?
Everybody goes through
Conflict. Yeah.
Yes. Don't think that you're strange.
Yeah.
Don't think that you're abnormal.
Yeah.
Don't think that your marriage is over. Everybody goes through conflict.
Yeah.
If you're pursuing purpose in your marriage, if you're pursuing vision in your marriage, you will encounter conflict. Not a matter of if, it's when will it happen. It goes all the way back to biblical times. Like if you just look at David, for example, he's looking up at the roof and he sees Bathsheba up there and he's like, hey, yo, like he's looking up there and he's telling his homeboy, you gotta get me with her or whatever. Like, oh, she's married. I ain't trying to hear that. You got, again, he invited conflict into his marriage. If you say, oh, well, that's not my situation, just again, look at Moses. Like he's pursuing vision. He's pursuing what God told him to do, but he forgot something back in town where he came from. He forgot something. His father-in-law had to check him and say, hey, my daughter, you need to go see about her. Your kids, you need to go see about them and so forth. So again, like conflict will happen. You are not abnormal. You are not going through any storm that any other couple has not encountered because you have conflict in your marriage or in your relationship.
Yeah.
The key is when it happens, what are you going to do about it?
That's right. And what we want to do today is share some tools with you to help get you through that next conflict.
Yes, because we don't want you to revert to that default method. What's the default method?
The silent treatment.
The silent treatment. Whatever you probably saw in your household, for me, it was, okay, man going to just pick up, walk out or whatever. He's going to deal with it himself. Maybe he goes to the bar, he does whatever. But he doesn't resolve any conflict in a home.
Yeah, yelling and screaming, name calling. It doesn't work.
Those become your defaults if you don't actually pursue wisdom in the midst of the conflict. Pursue tools that can actually help you navigate the conflict. You don't want to fall back on those default methods. So we're going to just drop a couple tools on you really quick. First is stop.
Yes, you need to sit still.
Yes, sit still first. And then you want to begin to talk it out.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and then you want to open up your ears, and I like to say, open up your heart.
Yes, you have to open up your heart to receive what the other person is saying, and then the P is pursue reconciliation.
Yeah.
The key is not to try to win. You're not in the courtroom. Again, we always like to say that. You want to pursue reconciliation. Another one that may work a little better for my sports fans out there is check your stats. Again, like, in the middle of conflict is arising, you can just kind of look over at your spouse, look over at your significant other and say, hey, we need to check our stats.
Yes.
So the S,
we're going to state the facts.
State the facts. Stay away from the emotion of the situation, at least for now. State those facts. And then you're going to actually tell your story. Your story is, how did the facts make you feel?
Yes, and then you're going to acknowledge your role in whatever it is that you're going through. So this is the role I played and what happened.
Yes. It's taking the power away from that point. So again, acknowledge your role. And then you're going to, again, talk it out. So now talk it out is just reversing now. Okay, the first person stated the facts. They told their story. They acknowledged their role. Now it's your turn. So now you're going to kind of reverse it again.
Yes, and then always seek reconciliation.
Yes, you have to seek to reconcile the situation, to resolve the situation. And resolving it is not one person raising their hand saying, I won.
Right.
It's both of you walking towards that purpose, towards that vision that God has placed on your marriage together.
Yes. All right, guys. So the next time that you're in conflict, make sure that you stop.
Stop, but let the other person know. You don't want to be just putting your hand up saying stop. And they're like, what do you mean stop? No.
Yeah.
Share the tools so you both know what your go-to is going to be.
Or you want to check your stats.
Yeah, check your stats.
Yeah. If you guys like this video, hit the like button. If you want to hear more from us, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys in our next video.
Brag on it.